What's so significant about these diversionary points, or these divergence points, I should say, is that they signify a break in the normal external or exterior wave that we call our outer self, the one that we believe in, the one we usually associate with the persona we call our external ego I, that I think that I am. You see, we seem to think we're following a significant singular figure called myself, my I, my identity, my ID. But in reality, this is a convergence in many different ways. The reason why I tell you this and why it's so significant here is that at these diversionary points, I feel that subconscious elements that are just below the surface of our identity can take over. There are points that diverge from the normal I. So as they take place, a new character arises. The Germans call the subconscious negative elements, or the stranger, the shadow in ourselves, the doppelganger, which means the double walker. The double walker, the doppelganger, or the second self, is usually associated with some negative situation. In UFO phenomena, I associate it with the men in black. That negative part of ourself that seems to take over. How this is significant is that this inner self can take over suddenly without warning. And when it does, we may create situations in our lives, circumstances that are destructive, negative, that are totally contradictory from what it is that we normally think should take place. As a matter of fact, that dream event in which that visitor who was passed away in the death plane that visited me in the dream was actually warning me about a negative event that was just getting ready to take place the next day, which did. It was a warning to me, and I paid some attention to it, not enough attention, and I should have been warned. It was my doppelganger. It was telling me that there was something getting ready to take place that would throw me off course and start a totally negative reality to take place. If you pay attention to this doppelganger, to these negative entities, these energy points which diverge suddenly from the norm, you will be able to prevent the subconscious element. As I said, the point at which the doppelganger, or the shadow, perhaps the negative side of ourselves, so to speak, arises or enters into our physical reality and manifests as an event, a physical event in our everyday lives, and diverts the energy which is flowing along a path that we think that we want, that we desire, perhaps towards some particular goal that we have in the future. That's a point at which energy from the subconscious, or that ocean of probabilities within us, erupts. And as it erupts as an actual field. Think of it as electromagnetic field. As the electromagnetic energy builds up, and it releases an electromagnetic current. This current can affect physical reality around us. It can interrupt physical computers, for example, other electromagnetic devices, watches, your car mechanisms, for example, and it can interfere with a number of different processes in your life. The fact is, it can alter the flow of energy coming into your physical reality. That's how powerful it is. If you realize that basically it's erupting or coming out of an ocean of energy, then you can see how little actual energy is really going into our everyday life that we're directing. Of course, I think one of the tricks to making that energy work is learning to relax, let go, learn to be focused, knowing how to direct your energy in a positive way towards your goal, understanding your own subconscious and understanding your own inner intent, and recognizing these symbols that are part of your own personality memory bank. These things will help you tremendously in understanding when these events might take place, or these doppelgangers might suddenly physically intrude into your reality and alter the electromagnetic frequencies around you and change the whole pattern of your life into another course. So be warned, these energies are taking place and they're very powerful, but you are in control of them. If you learn to know more of yourself, you expand your consciousness, gain more of the energy that's accessible to you.